Welcome back. Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. Yeah.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
Such a damn shame.
You're watching Young Tripp Reactions, the show where rapper Young Tripp reacts to the latest videos on crime, drama, news, and so much more. Get ready, because the show's about to start. Let's go.
Peace.
Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. The first video we're gonna do is Nolan Wells' mother placed under investigation. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. The links to my professional FB and my professional Instagram will be pinned at the top of the chat and at the top of the link in the description, along with the original videos being pinned at the top of the chat and at the top of the link in the description. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, involving you, a friend, or a loved one, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Let me know about the civil rights attorneys involved, similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know about the activists that are involved, where I can join them in the fight for justice for you and your loved one or friend. If you have any viral videos that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. If the situation does involve a friend or a relative, see if they want to come on and tell their story about whatever it is that took place involving the police or whoever it was. If they're not in a situation where they can come on and speak, for whatever reason, you can come on and speak for them as a friend or a relative, or you can just write a statement and I can speak on you guys' behalf. Either way works. Make sure you come follow me over on my professional FB and my professional Instagram, because I post over there as well too. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification and join the Young Tripp family, and let's get into it.
What if I told you that the mother of Nolan Wells was placed under investigation due to an anonymous complaint? Never has this type of complaint and investigation happened prior to her son's death. Put up the picture for a match.
Put it up for a match, Jordan.
Never has this type of complaint and investigation happened prior to her son's death. Put up the picture for a match.
Put it up for a match, Jordan.
Nolan Wells' mom, while she's still grieving the death of her son, her name is Christine. Christine was being investigated by the Mississippi Board of Nursing for professional misconduct concerning her job performance based on an anonymous complaint. She has never received.
I could only imagine where that complaint came from, what the person looked like, and everything. People have been attacking people, and I'm eventually going to do my video on it too, where there was a person who attacked me on one of my videos that I did regarding Nolan Wells. There are also people attacking Willie D, so I'm going to do that video through Willie D. But it's a shame that even his own parents are being attacked because they don't want to just accept the narrative that their son just drowned. Why should they have to accept that narrative when they know that their son is a strong swimmer? Now, not stating that a person can't drown, due to being a strong swimmer. As I've stated in my other videos that I've done of Nolan Wells, that girl, that he was flirting with and talking to could have been an easy distraction, in him trying to race against friends, because him trying to show off in front of the girl could have led to him drowning. There's a lot of different scenarios regarding that, which I kind of already touched in that on some other videos. But what's wrong with his parents and people who care about him to want to investigate just to make sure that the narrative that is being said that happened is what happened? That's what we should want, right? Let's continue.
The complaint, professional misconduct concerning her job performance based on an anonymous complaint. She has never received a complaint until after her son's death. Attorney Benjamin Crump issued a statement regarding the anonymous complaint, calling it a form of, quote, intimidation and a, quote, warning shot, end quote, to try to silence Miss Christine Wansley in her quest for justice concerning her son. So let's talk about the outcome of the investigation. The professional misconduct case against Christine Wells Wansley, the mother of Nolan Wells, has now been closed. That's according to Ms. Wansley herself. In a post shared on her Facebook account, she stated that the case added, quote, more hurt to what has been a devastating period in her life following the loss of her son last month. Quote, I love my job and I love my patients. End quote. She wrote another quote. Nolan's case is still ongoing. Again, the question is, what happened to Nolan? Nolan's friends launched a fundraiser for legal fees, and they blame race baiters for destroying their lives. They've raised $160,000 so far. Isn't it ironic? Nolan is deceased. These are his friends, and the friends are making public proclamations about the reaction rather than the reality of a family grieving the loss of, well, their friend. We'll get to the money in just a minute. Give, Send, Go, established by Dr. Hudson, Benjamin Hudson. That's the father of Warren Hudson, outlines the reasoning, specifically calling out attorney Benjamin Crump, Reverend Al Sharpton, and, quote, local provocateurs continue to invent and spread false narratives and lies with no accountability. It seems as if someone was speculating that the raising of the money was the pretext in order to launch an attack on Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton. Keep in mind, you have an independent autopsy, you have a parallel investigation. All of these things are being done by Benjamin Crump's law firm on his docket. And if you don't like his style, so be it. But you cannot argue the substance he has brought to this investigation and to that family. And the truth is, damn every single one of your opinions, because the mother invited Benjamin Crump, and she is the one putting her own son in the ground. According to Hudson, the fundraiser was established to serve two goals. One, to raise money to defend those friends of Nolan against wrongful death actions filed by attorney Benjamin Crump and his team. The second goal is to fund a, quote, robust legal team to sue for the litany of slander and libel being spread not only Trump, but also many social media influence news outlets and local provocateurs.
That's funny. They think that they can sue us content creators for covering Nolan Wells' case. The thing is, a person has to be literally coming after you for you to even have a successful case, which means that they have to be personally attacking you. But if you put out a video, so I think one of Nolan's friends, I think the Hudson guy, I think, the one that has the last name Hudson, Warren Hudson, I think is what his name is. He went on other content creators' platforms, a former cop at that, Officer Tatum's show, and went on there and was talking. Also making statements about Ben Crump and other evil. So you made a statement before any content creators, influencers, before any of us made any videos. Nobody just was talking about you and your friends. But again, when you're a teenager and also don't understand how the law works because you probably never wanted to be a police officer or be in the criminal system, regarding getting justice, then you don't even know what you're talking about. To think that you could sue somebody for slander, misconduct, or any, things that is not connected to you, because somebody suspects, because people can suspect anything about people. As long as they don't state it as fact, nobody can't say that you and the rest of the friends unalive Nolan because you don't have no evidence of that. That would be slander. But if people say, hey, we think this, we believe this is what it looks like, this is suspect, your behavior is not the right way for a friend, you can't sue somebody for that. Or because they feel that you did something to your friend. Shoot, a lot of people would be rich if you could sue somebody for thinking things about them or feeling a certain way about them, or whatever the case may be. A lot of people would be rich, including myself. I would be beyond rich right now if that was the case, because of how people behave and think about my eye condition. No, it does not work that way. So yeah, you can get an attorney and try to do whatever, come after all of us content creators, go after Ben Crump, go after everybody, but you're not going to be successful unless they actually said something, about you, that you actually unalived him or something. And that's hasn't been proven. So that would be, unless they said that would be the only case that you could prove. And a judge could also hold that money until it's proven beyond a reasonable doubt that you had nothing to do with it. And at this point, that hasn't even been proven. And so even if you did win a lawsuit, for if somebody did say you or one of the other friends did something, that money would be held until it was proven as much as possible that you did not have anything to do with it. Because already a civil case, you have to prove beyond a preponderance of the evidence. Beyond a court of law regarding criminal, you have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt, because a person will end up going to jail, to prison, and stuff like that. So there's a reasonable doubt case in involving stuff that's criminal, and you have to prove beyond the provenance of the evidence that it's more likely or not that it actually, this is what it is. So, but knowing that this is still an ongoing criminal case that hasn't even been finished, even if you won a civil case, they would hold on to the money until they prove that you or none of the other friends had nothing to do with it. But good luck with that. Let's continue.
who being spread by not only Trump, but also many social media influence news outlets and local provocateurs who know better. You're going to need a lot more than 106,000. Even more telling, quote, the Officer Tatum show. I invite Officer Tatum back to the program. He's a bloviating idiot. He's always that guy. This is not the first time he's been on national television making a fool of himself. So Brandon Tatum has reported.
Yeah, that tap dancing, boot licking. Oh, goodness. You wouldn't believe that this is really a brother. But let's continue. He backed the blue better than the red that pumps out of his body. Whew, crazy. Let's continue.
So Brandon Tatum has reported attorney J. Tyler Cox, who represents 3 of the young men caught up in the case, has enlisted a prominent defamation lawyer to help defend their name. This attorney has represented Donald Trump in high-profile legal battles against CBS, Paramount, and New York Times, BBC. So you see where this is going. All right, that's your update.
Advertisement, y'all.
Tubi, movies and live TV.
I'll say this. Whoever did that, reported her to her employers to make it seem like she wasn't doing her job, they should be ashamed of themselves knowing everything that she is going through. Everybody knows about, Officer Tatum, tap dancing, boot licking, Bojangle. We already know how he rocked. For people who don't know, he's a retired police officer for out in Arizona with the Arizona Police Department for many years. Never backed his own people. Insane regarding anything. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think. I'll have the original video pinned at the top of the chat and in a link in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Also, make sure you come follow me over on my professional FB and my professional Instagram, because I post over there as well too. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, involving you, a friend, or a relative, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Let me know about the civil rights attorneys involved, similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know about the activists that are involved, where I can join them as an activist myself in the fight for justice for you and your loved one, or your loved one, if it doesn't involve you. Also, see if your loved one or you or whoever the situation involved, if you want to come on and speak about your situation and put it out there more, that is more than welcome as well too. If a friend or relative, if they don't want to, if it does involve somebody else and they don't want to come on, that's fine too. You can they can write a statement, or you could write a statement, or come on and speak for them. Either way is fine as well too. Just to continue to get it out there. Yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.